Hey guys, Chef Jason, your Ace Hardware grilling expert. Today's video, we're going to show you how to make one amazing turkey on the Weber gas grill. We've got a lot of cool tools here, so let's dig in, talk about what we're going to use to get it done, and then let's get it done. When it comes to the tools we're going to use today, obviously, the most important thing is the turkey. So I have a 14-pound turkey hanging out, enjoying a little bit of a brine time today. But we're going to use the Weber roasting rack. That is what's going to hold the turkey. We're going to use a couple disposable pans because they're disposable. We have less cleanup, and we want to capture some of those amazing juices to use later in our gravy. Flavoring this up, obviously, we have the brine. But later on in the cooking process today, we're going to use some of that Ace exclusive Meat Church Hickory seasoning. We'll add a little bit of bacon up to the skin to add some more flavor as well and act as a binder. Maybe a little bit of that fire honey at the very end to give it some sweetness and a little glaze. And then if you want to add more exceptional flavor, we're going to show you how to set the grill up today to cook indirect, but also leave us room to add a smoker box and some of those amazing Smoky Woods chips. And today I have some post oak chips that are going to give us a really nice burst of flavor. Last but not least, we need to cook it to the proper temperature. So I'm going to use my Weber Snap Check thermometer today. That's going to help me check in. So let's go ahead and get the grill heating up first, and we'll come back in here and show you how we get the turkey prepped. Here we are outside getting ready to heat the grill up. Today we're going to be using our Weber Genesis 3-burner grill. So first thing I want to do is make sure the propane is full. Definitely need propane. Now, we are going to be setting up for indirect cooking. So guess what? Depending on how the grill grates are split, whether it's a 50-50 or a 70-30, we're going to want to go ahead and remove half of the grates. And then the second grate I'm going to set in the middle. Guess what? I'm leaving this part here ready to add the smoker box. Now, we're going to be cooking indirect today, which means the center burner under the turkey is going to be off. We're going to use these two burners to control temp. So we'll go ahead and get this started. That one is igniting, and that one is igniting. Now we'll go ahead and close this and go to that 350 degrees. Important to remember, once we hit 350 degrees, and we'll adjust it down, make sure that we maintain 350 for about 10 minutes after we've reached that, and then time to add the turkey. All right, we brined the turkey according to package instructions overnight in our fridge. I have this draining now, and I want to go ahead and get this over into my pan so it can drain for just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and set that in carefully into the pan. Now, if it doesn't center, just hold it so that the wings fold up like that. See that right there? Now, I'm going to let this sit for just a couple minutes, but I'll come in super close and show you how it sits perfectly in that rack. Keep in mind, 14-pound turkey, so you may have to adjust accordingly. If you have a bigger bird, may have to fit a little bit differently. So, pretty solid. We're happy with that. Here we are right after 10 minutes. The turkey is all drained. I changed the pan out, and now we're done, set, ready to go. I'll see you out at the grill. Okay, here we are, all set up for that indirect cooking. You can see kind of where I have the grill adjusted, and I may have to readjust those, but the ultimate goal to maintain that 350 degrees. Now, step number one, let's go ahead and pull that roasting rack down. That's going to get that out of the way. Step number two, we're going to go ahead and put that turkey right in the center. And guess what? I'm already set up with the smoker box to add a little bit of flavor. Now, we know it's going to take us about 3 to 3.5 hours, so we're going to leave it alone. But in 2 hours, we'll come back and check it with the snap check. See you in a little bit there, my friend. All right, look at that. Holding solid after 2 hours, right at 350. Let's dig in and check the temp. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get the snap check going here, and we're going to go right down into the thickest part, and you can see we're sitting right about, let me go right down there. Yeah, look at that. We're only sitting about 128 degrees in the thickest part of that. So now we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of bacon up. I've got insulated gloves on, and what we'll do is grab a nice little handful. We're going to start to slather that bacon up onto our turkey just to start adding a little bit of flavor and also act as a binder, because now that we've got that bacon up on, it is time to add a little bit of that Meat Church Hickory. So give it a good little coat again. And then we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of that Meat Church Hickory on. Like we always say, as much or as little as you like, but I want to get some flavor going on that skin. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now, sitting at 128, we'll close this. We're going to come back and check it at the 2.5 hour mark, see where we're at for temperature then. Okay, still holding strong at 350. Look at that. This is right at the 2.5 hour mark. And I checked temp earlier, and it looks like we're still sitting down in the 157 degree range. So very, very perfect. Got the 2.5 hour mark sitting at 157. Now, if you're not going to use chips, just close it and check it again in a half hour to see where your doneness is. But if you're going to use smoker chips, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to move that over a little bit. I'm going to turn this side off now, right? Because I need more heat on this side. So I'll use the single side to add all of the heat to finish this off. But in the meantime, the last few minutes, I'm going to go ahead now and add a full basket of those beautiful post oak chips from Smoky Woods. Whoops, get over here, buddy. And look at that. You can already see smoke coming out. So we're going to close this now. And, oh, wait, I got a chip stuck in there. Hold on a second. This always happens. I get excited, and then I get a wood chip stuck in here. And the next thing you know, boom, now we're good. Look at that. We're already letting smoke roll. So guess what? This side, 100% on, off in the middle, off on the right side. Let's close it. We're going to let it go now for 15 minutes. Then we'll come back and check temp. Okay, here we are right at that 2 hour and 45 minute mark. We are sitting right at 160 degrees. Now, I'm going to go ahead and leave this for another 15 minutes to finish it to that 165 doneness that we want in the thickest part of the breast. The wood chips have died out and we are good to go. So let's go ahead and close this and leave it at 350 degrees now until it finishes. And when it's done, I will see you in the kitchen. After a 30-minute rest, it is time to dig in here for the reveal. And look at that. Look at all the juices that are running out of that beauty. And that right there looks absolutely incredible. Not bad for turkey on the gas grill, right? Solid. Yeah, 3 hours of work on the Weber Genesis. We added some flavor with those smoky woods, giving it that smoke. We gave it some hickory flavor as well. A little bit of bacon up to do the trick. And if you need to, a little fire honey to finish it off. But I'll tell you what, not upset with the end results of this at all. Now, I know what you're thinking. I need to learn how to brine a turkey because that looks delicious. Well, stay tuned because my how to brine a turkey video coming up next. You know what? Literally the most flavorful food holiday of the year.